Assalamualaikum and hello Sagafa. My name is Sarah Najiha binti Salahuddin and today I will be presenting you my business report. First, the introduction. The name of my business is Dulce Brownies. The business location is Putra Heights, Subang Jaya. The nature of my business is a food and beverage, specifically in the dessert area. The logo. The business concept. Well, the word dulce means sweet in Spanish. I chose this word because, as you can see in the trends of businesses, especially if you can see the trends in the food and beverage businesses, you can see that they like to use phrases or words from a different language. Thus, I chose this because it can also entice people to like, oh, what's dulce? What does that mean? So, our administration plan. Our objectives: to get customers satisfaction for every baked goods we make, to maintain a good delivery time, to have an increase on our popularity by 5 to 10% each year. Our visions: to be a business that stays in the industry longer than some predecessors, to establish a growth in the social media and other retail shops. Our missions: to bake delicious brownies that is to our standards and for the customers, to have our own bakery with more desserts. Next is our environmental and industry analysis. Future outlook and trends. The future of food and beverage industry is far from dying out. This is because it is the main sustenance for people. Food trends will come and go. Some stay as something that can be found and some will dissipate. Market segmentation. A dessert business can reach to anyone from any age, gender, culture, etc. To have a successful sale, we must divide the customers into smaller groups so we know which to focus on. Analysis of competitors. Because the industry is large and in high demand all the time, the competitors are just as high. Malaysia specifically has an abundance of cultural desserts for people to try, thus having a wide range of selection for customers and even people who want to start their business. Industry and market forecasts. As mentioned before, it does not seem like the food and beverage industry will stagger. At most, it will remain stagnant for a few more decades. Next is description of venture. The products. The products form this business are desserts, or more specific, brownies. I chose this product because it is something I am capable of making and feel confident enough to sell. This is also a way for me to test the waters, and hopefully in the near future of the business, I can expand to a variety of other desserts that customers would buy. The services. The only services the business supplies are the delivery. Even that has its limits as we only deliver in main hotspots from two different cities, and sometimes we can send it to customer's house depending on how it is, and some deliveries must be charged if it is too far. Size of business. The business will start off small. Since it is a one-person business, having a smaller scale would be easier to organize and the sales will hopefully stay stagnant without the hassle of taking all the responsibility on one person. Production plan. The raw materials are all bought in a wholesale supermarket at the beginning. When the demands increase for the product, the business will find a suitable supplier for all the materials. Suppliers will have multiple as we need to cover raw materials, plastic packaging, etc. The physical plan. For the time being, the business will be held near to me, which is my house. With this, there is no hassle of finding a new place, contract rent, etc. However, hopefully in the near future, with enough financial backing, the company can find and fund its own bakery or small warehouse. Machinery and equipment. For this business, I will use baking equipment. Again, we will start at a small scale with electric mixer, fridge, oven, and a brownie maker. Must not forget the utensils as well. After the baking process will be the packaging process. using a plastic packaging that fit the brownies to my choice. A printer and sticker paper would also be listed too to make them business logos. A, a printer and sticker paper would also be listed too to make the logos and to make the logo of the business. Operational plan. Flow of orders for goods and or services. The orders will start to flow when our social media has been updated, telling our customers their orders are now open. After that, we collect all the orders into a spreadsheet and list them out. Some customers have their own preference for the brownies, as we also have an option for vegan brownies. With this, we sort out the orders and start baking. The delivery is up to us as baking takes time. We will always have a waiting period just in case the customers can only pick the product up in a certain time. Examples of this that we would collect the orders around Thursday and Friday, and hopefully we will deliver them on the weekends. Technology utilization. The oven and brownie maker are used to bake the product. The reason why we use both is because it can help bake more at a time. The brownie maker helps size out 8 pieces we would pack for one order, while the oven has enough space to bake at least 2 batches. The fridge will be used to store some raw materials and extra mixtures of the brownies. The printers again is used to print our logo so we can put them on the packaging. Marketing plan. Pricing. The pricing of the product is 10 ringgit per packet of 8 pieces. After looking through other dessert/brownie businesses, the price seems very fitting as it is affordable. Distribution. In the first few phases of the business, the product will be distributed by delivery or demand of customers. Promotion. Create an account for the business on all available social media that is relevant to the customers we want to attract, like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. Update them on their stories, tweet, a Facebook post, whatever it is. Production forecast. Hopefully there will be enough funds to hire more staff and bakers for the high production rate. The production will also expand to different types of dessert as said before, giving the customers a variety of products to choose from. The likeliness of a customer's frequent order will also increase. Here we see the target customers in the pie chart. 33% would be the general, whoever, male, female, young, old, anyone. Half of it, our main target, is uni students. Next is our staff campus of uni, because of course the universities would always talk about it to their staffs, to their lecturers, and hopefully they will be interested too. The 15% is Facebook/other social media. That's how we get our new customers as well, and that's how anyone else would know that we are open. Organizational plan. Form of ownership. I own this business with no partnership, thus having all the rights to myself. This is the first step of the business. Hopefully in the near future there will be more roles to be filled when the company grows and I alone cannot burden all the responsibilities. Identification of principal. There's 3 types of work under this business: the organizers, the bakers, and the deliveries. The organizers are responsible for the business's social media, contact for other companies or customers, and organize the orders. They handle most of the paperwork as well. Bakers will produce the product with efficient time and work. This includes baking and packing, making sure all the products are good before delivery. The delivery will deliver the products to the customers' houses or meet the customers in a public hotspot. Authority of principals. As the business owner, I am responsible for the raw materials, the product, the distribution, delivery, and order collecting, etc. How the cashes flow, how the products are placed and delivered, all must go through me. Soon, with workers hired, this authority will be divided into teams of the 3 departments. Assessment and risk. Evaluate weakness of business. So far into the business, there are some things that need to be improved, of course. The first weakness is that I do not own an office or a small bakery to separate the business with my personal space. This may cause a distraction to focus on the business and sometimes unable to separate the mess that will occur when things are piling up both personal and business-wise. Next weakness is the lack of hands in operation. Again, this is just a individual business, and it's a matter of time that I can hire workers and staff to operate either the organizational side of the operation or products or deliveries. Of course, this will be expensive, but hopefully with the amount of product that can be sold increases that. The last weakness is the area. The business should start covering more areas of sales, expand to different cities after hiring enough workers, and hiring enough deliveries, we can expand more. New technology. Technologies that the business has for now is still up to date and suitable. If needed upgrades, it would probably be when workers and staff are added. They would need a strong Wi-Fi to connect to our customers within the business hours or anyone who wants to contact the business. Extra ovens or brownie maker and electric mixer is also a good thing. Financial plan. So in this table here, we can see the source of finance. The funds, which are the cash from my own parents, and savings from my own account, each being 100 ringgit. Total finance is 200. Next is our cash flow statement. Here we can see the operating cash flow in 2019. The earnings are about 200 ringgit. Cash operation be able to 225, 100 ringgit on the equipment investment, cash investment on 135 ringgit, and closing cash balance being 200. 2020 here has an increase, 445 ringgit on the earnings. Cash operations will also increase to 475. Equipment investment hopefully will rise 110 or hopefully higher. The cash investment will go up to 150. Closing cash balance then will be 400. And that is all for my presentation. Thank you for listening in, and I hope you have a good day, sir. Thank you.